From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Carlos Gomez heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, one away. Stepping in, Luis Feliz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get...
Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike, 0-2. Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are two down. Nick Markakis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under .230 over his last 10 games.
Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Carlos Correa set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
0-1. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner on first with two away. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Todd Frazier stands in, trying to make it 3 straight two-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
The Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. This is line to left. Markakis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second,
Gerard Dyson will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. McHugh gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
batting third,
Eric Hosmer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Lombardozzi. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Colby Rasmus makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And a base hit here to open up the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Lucroy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. He's got it one away. Brandon Geyer is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Steve Lombardozzi set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring. Steve Pearce strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Designated hitter.
And he lays off there 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind 0-2.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are two away. Alex Gordon will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Markakis on the run, and the inning is over. Steve Lombardozzi steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Carlos Gomez is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Into the box now, Luis Feliz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, strike one. Liner towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Logan Forsythe digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Scorched to third. Frazier's up with it. A quick out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Lorenzo Cain stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. McHugh pauses. Here it is on 1-0. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. On the ground to the left side. Frazier is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nick Markakis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Right side hit hard, taken in by Forsythe. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Lays off 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Eric Hosmer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Now in the box, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. McHugh into his motion. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Salvador Perez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Throw over to first. A runner on first with 2 away. Very weakly on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Jonathan Lucroy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Brandon Geyer is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Steve Lombardozzi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Alex Gordon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting,
Logan
second
Forsythe
baseman.
stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Alcides Escobar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Moustakas will wheel around third, heading for home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Lorenzo Cain will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
And he scores on a daring steal of home. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lombardozzi scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Gerard Dyson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Carlos Gomez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone. Luis Feliz will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Nick Markakis digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Nick Markakis.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlos Correa. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1, here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Todd Frazier strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets. Eric Hosmer will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
McHugh's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Steve Pearce stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This is in the air out to right field. Rasmus is there. 1 down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Salvador Perez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ground ball left side. Frazier is up with it. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate. Alex Gordon will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. As the Colby Rasmus will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, one away. Brandon Geyer will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Tap fouled at home plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting,
Steve Lombardozzi stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Logan Forsythe will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hit hard to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Mike Moustakas stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He singled his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
And he is in there. Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Gerard Dyson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there. Carlos Gomez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 31.
Luis Feliz gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Right side. Forsythe is there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting,
Nick Markakis will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Denny Farquhar will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Eric Hosmer will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Xavier Cedeno is on out of the bullpen now. As he'll take
Xavier Cedeno.
behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Steve Pearce will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Steve Pearce.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Salvador Perez stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and deep to left center field. Kane going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Todd Frazier will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Kelvin Herrera will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Colby Rasmus ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Jonathan Lucroy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Logan Morrison will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has it. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. From the stretch, Brandon Geyer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Escobar has it. Throw on to first in the ball.